Chase and EXE Sky were walking down the sidewalk. They were heading to a mountain like they always do. After they made it to the mountain, Sky sat down and EXE Chase sat down. They were looking up ahead until something bad happened. EXE Sky falls down the mountain, falling slowly but surely, hitting the water. EXE Chase runs over and says, "Please don't leave me." Looking at the floor, then he puts up in tears. Hours later, he's still at a gravestone, crying. Then he gets teleported to somewhere. EXE Chase lifts up his ears, seeing he is not at the gravestone, and looks around and starts walking in this area. Chase and Sky were walking like usual until they saw EXE Chase. EXE Chase accidentally bumps into Chase, saying sorry. Chase then looks at him, saying, what are you? Sky looks at him. He then pulls out a cigarette and starts smoking, saying, "Are you Chase?" Chase then steps back in horror, staring at the creature. "Don't be scared. My name is EXE Chase." Chase was too horrified to say anything. Sky's skin was crawling. EXE Chase then says, "Well, you may not know me." And Chase just looks at him, saying, "What?" EXE Chase just says, "I need a place to stay." Sky says, "You can come over and with us." Chase looks at Sky, saying, "How to know?" Sky says, he's gonna live with us, no matter how you like it, Chase." Chase then looks at EXE Chase, saying, "You better not try anything." Mister then looks at him. Ryder then walks over and looks at EXE Chase, saying, "Glad you got my call." EXE Chase then looks at Ryder, saying, "Ah, I hate everyone looking normal." Chase then puts his hand on his head, puts his paw on his head, saying, "Well, shit." EXE Chase was depressed. Scary Chase was depressed. You have lost his entire team, and then he lost Sky. After they made 2 lookouts, someone walks up to Scary Chase. It was Liberty. Liberty then smacks the cigarette out of EXE Chase's mouth. "Why did you do that, EXE Chase?" Scary Chase said. "For your own good." He looks at the cigarette on the ground, then looks at Liberty, saying, "Sky says you can live with me, Scary Chase." Scary Chase lives with Sky for a couple of days. Inside the pup house, Sky then kisses EXE Chase, saying, "Well, it's been a week." A couple of weeks later, they became boyfriend and girlfriend. EXE Scary Chase then says, "You're kinda like the last guy I had." They then get married months later and become happy together. Marshall does get married with Everest. They both look at each other's eyes about to kiss. Chase was walking sadly because no girl wanted him. Liberty was already married to Zuma. Chase was looking down until he heard a portal sound.